nakakas po siya ng history. First fighter para makakahawak ng 4 na iba't ibang korona sa 4 na iba't ibang dibisyon. Hindi ito napakabigat na ito. History unfolding dito para kay Manny Pacquiao.
Malaking pressure ito kay Manny, no? Because sabi mo nga, no? He is shooting for his 4th world championship. He's a man in a mission. He's not only after the 4 championships, he's after to establish legacy. He's out to make history and he's fighting for pride.
And speaking of legacy, siyempre, gusto niyang pumunta sa hindi pa nararating ng isang kahit na sino. Yung 4 na titles na yan, napakahirap sapagkat aangat siya sa timbang. Napakalaking problema niyan. O kaya ba ni Manny Pacquiao? Papasok natin yung tukayo ni Manny Pacquiao, si Governor Manny Piñol. Gob, yung timbang ba niyan, will it make a world of difference?
History is against Manny Pacquiao here, the last Filipino junior lightweight champion, and he was one of the greatest. Na lumaban ng lightweight, talo 2 beses. Flash Elorde laban Carlos Ortiz. Simple lang, malaki yung Carlos Ortiz, bumaba ng timbang, maliit yung Flash Elorde, umakyat ng timbang. And this is what's going to happen. This is going to be a very difficult fight for Manny Pacquiao.
Okay, pag pag-uusapan, napakaraming factors eh. Meron dyan hunger factor, yung pagiging dihado ng isang David Diaz. Kinito, papasok si David Diaz dito, overwhelming na dihado.
Ako sabi ko dito, no, everything to gain, everything to lose then for David Diaz because he is the defending champion. So, kung matalo siya dito kay Manny Pacquiao, he not only loses an opportunity to get big money fights, but he also loses his championship. So, it makes him a very, very dangerous fighter.
Papasok natin ngayon si Nonito Donaire. Rin ako, may experience ho siya sa pagiging isang dihado. Ang ating pong isa pa sa mga champion natin sa Pilipinas. Nonito, an underdog, and odds against him, si David Diaz.
Well, all I'm saying is that as you guys witnessed in my fight with Darchinyan, it was all hunger for me, and it made me a dangerous fighter. And with Diaz alone, I mean, he has everything to gain, everything to lose, and with that, he has twice as determination as I did when I fought Darchinyan.
Okay, meron tayong pagkakataon dito pag-usapan. Gob, balik kayo rito. Yung tukayo ni Manny Pacquiao. Pag-uusapan natin yung mga texture. Anong nakikita mo sa maaaring katakbuhan ng laban na ito?
Itong laban na ito, classic example ng toro at saka matador. For David Diaz to win this fight, he must fight like a bull. He must push Manny Pacquiao to the ropes. For Manny to win this fight, he must stay in the center of the ring and avoid the heavy punches of David Diaz to the midsection.
John?
Well, with Diaz, I mean, with Pacquiao alone, he can win by his speed alone, and for Diaz to do his thing, he has to be a bull and he has to take it to Pacquiao, and that's basically what he needs to do in order for him to win the fight.
Dito?
Well, very exciting fight ito because both are southpaws, no? Sa tingin ko, Manny Pacquiao needs to use his speed and mobility to move away from David Diaz in the early rounds. Wear him down. Remember, since both are southpaws, yung right jab ni Manny, that will be very, very effective weapon that will set up his left hand. If he can wear down David Diaz in the early rounds, maybe towards the end, he'll get him for the kill.
Gusto kong bumalik lang doon sa isang pinag-usapan natin kanina. Intriga ako doon sa timbang eh. Parang history repeating itself, no? Sabi mo nga kanina, nung kapanahon na ni Flash Elorde na hindi na ho namin inabot, pero alam ko naabot ninyo dalawa. Hindi. Yung piece of history na yan, unfolding dito kay Manny Pacquiao. Pero sa galing at tibay ng Manny Pacquiao, meron siyang abilidad to beat David Diaz.
Oh, well, yes. Mabilis kasi Manny Pacquiao eh. Mabilis saka malakas. And Elorde was not as fast. No? He was strong, but he was not as fast. And I hope, and I pray, of course, I'm praying for a Manny Pacquiao victory here. No? I hope that he will prevail over David Diaz.
Of course, siyempre, yung gusto natin makita, no? Manalo, magtagumpay ang ating pambansang kamo. Para kay Junjun, gusto ko yung perspective ng isang fighter sa ganitong labanan, Jun. Of course, coming in, no? As we said earlier, coming on as the heavy underdog in a fight like this. Pero yung hunger mo, di ba? Gusto mo talaga ibubuhos mo ang lahat to be able to win and of course, make a name for himself. Yan si David Diaz pa rin.
He has everything in his heart. You know, he wants to be successful. He wants everything that Pacquiao has. You know, and he's gonna work hard for it. You know, like in the press conference, he's fighting for his family, his father, and for his country. So he's a dangerous fighter.
Quickly, lipat naman tayo doon. Balikan natin si Junjun. Ikaw ngayon si Manny Pacquiao. Ikaw yung mihawak. Ikaw nasa kaso sa history. Anong nasa isipan mo?
I have a lot. Everybody's behind me. You know, I have everything. I feel like everybody's behind me, you know, and I feel that every time I fight, and I don't want to lose that. You know, I want to give it all I got for my country, for the people that supported me, and for the dreams and goal, and to keep going with it. And that's what Manny Pacquiao has on his mind.
Final notes, Kito?
Well, ako, ang feeling ko, no, hungry din si Manny Pacquiao. Napapag-usapan natin si David Diaz. He's a very dangerous fighter because he's a hungry fighter. What about Manny Pacquiao? Nakausap natin si Manny at sabi niya, he's not going to stop at the lightweight championship. He's going to look for the junior welterweight championship as well. This is a hungry fighter. He's got fame, he's got glory, he's got fame, he's got fortune, but he wants more.
Ang ipinagmamalaki po natin, si Manny Pacquiao. Coming up next, ito po ang isang pinakamalaking laban para sa kanya. Bakit? Meron bang maliit na laban para kay Manny Pacquiao? Kapitbayan, ito po ang ating pinagmamalaking pambansang kamao, Manny Pacquiao going for the WBC Lightweight Championship of the World.
This special is presented to you by San Miguel Beer. Samahang walang katulad. Smart, we're helping sports. Alaksan FR. Body pain kahit saan. Agad talab ang Alaksan. Ginebra San Miguel. Somyos. Revicon Forte. And brought to you by LBC. Bulldog Super Glue. Nation Paint. PLDT My DSL. Motolite. And in part by
New Pure Foods Tender Juicy Sweet Corn Hot Dog. With already 3 world titles under his belt, the recently won super featherweight crown fastened safely around his waist, Pacquiao sets his sights on a 4th world title. And this road to conquest has put him in a collision course with WBC lightweight champion David Diaz. With the recent return to retirement of Floyd Mayweather Jr., Manny has been hailed as boxing's top pound-for-pound gladiator, an honor he will cement if he beats Diaz. The lightweight crown, Philippine boxing's holy grail, has been eyed by numerous Filipinos in the past. The headstrong Randy Suico tried but failed, and even the great Gabriel Flash Elorde has gunned for it twice. Elorde, considered the greatest Filipino boxer, reigned king in the super featherweight division for 7 years. Yet, he wanted to extend his kingdom to 135 pounds. He challenged fellow Hall of Famer Carlos Ortiz twice and fell to the Puerto Rican in both occasions. Manny aims to end this lightweight drought and to somehow avenge all his fellow Pinoy pugs who have fallen to past lightweight champions. Most notable, in case he beats the Chicago-born champion, Manny joins an exclusive list of champions who have won titles in 4 separate weight divisions. Pacquiao will only be the 9th quadruple champion in boxing history, joining the ranks of legends such as Thomas the Hitman Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Hands of Stone Duran, and Oscar De La Hoya, to name a few. If he achieves this, he will be the first Filipino and Asian to do so. A look at dangerous David Diaz when we return.
Give me a glove. Come to me, come to me.
Atin yung pong nasasaksihan ng mga kaganapan sa weigh-in kahapon kung saan tumimbang ng even 135 si David Diaz at ang ating si Manny Pacquiao tip the scales at 134.5 at ilang saglit na lamang po para sa ating pinakahihintay 80% siguro safe to say ng ating venue dito sa Mandalay Bay Event Center ay para kay Manny Pacquiao. As we take a look at the tale of the day, Pinito, Jun.
32 years old si David Diaz, 1996 Olympian, 29 years old naman si Manny Pacquiao. At ito po ang ating mga rules. A unified championship rules. 10-point must system, no standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule, cannot be saved by the bell in any round, and so on and so forth. Now, this is going to be an exciting fight. Sabi nga natin, this is not only for a 4th championship for Manny Pacquiao, this is a battle where destiny, where history, where legacy will be established.
Napag-usapan natin kanina doon sa kasama natin si Governor Pinoy kanina. May factors, no? Yung hunger factor, the weight factor. Jun, balikan lang natin. If you were nasa shoes ni Pacquiao, you have a hungry fighter going at you. Siyempre, ikaw rin, you're hungry yourself. Anong unang-unang nasa isip mo?
Well, first of all, you know, if I was in that situation, I mean, I only have a few years left. I want to make the best out of that time. You know, he's already has accomplished a lot, and he wants to accomplish more. And he's going to give it all he's got. Everybody's behind him. Everybody's here. I mean, the majority that are in this arena right now are Filipino. And with all that support alone, I mean, you have to do your best.
Siguro safe sabihin natin, Jun, mga 75% na lang, wag na 80. Masyado naman malaki yung 80. Dito po sa loob. Hindi, talaga pong without exaggeration. Mga Pilipino po ang dumagsa dito. As you see, both fighters preparing final work being done. Ito po si Mike Garcia, working David Diaz, working on that quick jab and that left shot of his. You see the short punches na nakita mo yung pinapractice nila. At yan po kanina, akala natin hindi mapupuno. And look at the people, kinito, na pumuno na dito po sa event center ng ating Mandalay Bay.
Well, this is a sellout if not a near sellout, pero nakita natin, no, napansin mo, Chino, yung short punches ni David Diaz when he was doing the mitts. So, you know that he likes to fight from close distance, from close quarters. And when he throws those short punches, that means his opponent has to be in front of him.
That's right.
Now, June, Manny Pacquiao is not going to stay in front of David Diaz. In fact, kausap natin si Freddie Roach at sabi niya sa atin is that Manny will never stay no more than 5 seconds in front of David Diaz. He's going to slip and slide and use movement so that those short chopping blows to David Diaz hindi papasok.
That's right. I mean, it's the smartest move. You know, why would you want to get hit when you know you can avoid the punches and you know that the opponent you're fighting in front of you is an inside fighter.
Now, what about Manny Pacquiao's speed at saka yung power? You think he'll be able to bring yung advantages, the speed and power into the lightweight division coming from a 130-pound class?
Well, he's a devastating puncher, and he'll always be a devastating puncher. It's because he uses his body, his momentum, and the way he hops inside, and all the velocity when he punches. You know, he always will bring that power with him. But the bigger guys will somehow or somehow have the advantage of maybe taking the punch a little bit stronger than the lighter guys.
Well, June, just some of the Filipino fans,
Some of the
dito sa Mandalay.
millions, hindi lang ho nanonood ng live but watching back at home, nanonood sa pay-per-view, yun nga sinasabi ko, nanonood sa mga sinihan. Ito ho ang pagkakataon para pasalamatan kayo. Hindi ho kami nagpapasalamat sa inyo si Manny Pacquiao because you have kept the faith. No, sa dami ng kanyang pinagdaanan, nandun kayo behind him, kahit na ho anong mangyari. Basta dito, sama-sama tayo sa kirang pagdadaanan naman ng ating pambansang kamao.
As we honor two nations and their champions before they step into the ring with their national anthems. Here to perform the national anthem of the Philippines, please welcome to ring center the lovely and talented Nicole Angela.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisiil, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw, may dilag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning. Ang bituin na taraw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng walhati pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pagmarbang api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
The ring center, here to sing the national anthem of the United States of America, Ms. Jasmine Villegas.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Imagine mo si Mike Tyson na kinalakihan ni Manny Pacquiao na pinanonood, di ba? Sino hindi naman nakapanood dyan? At saka naging undercard si Manny Pacquiao when he first won a title. Yung title dito sa US against Lelo Ledwaba was with Mike Tyson. So, hindi ba? Sino kalaban, Mr. Henson?
Oscar De La Hoya yata yun.
Oscar De La Hoya ba?
Oh, against Savietas.
Sige, tignan natin.
Castillo.
Sorry ka, nahihilo na ako.
I think it's the excitement.
Pero lumaban si Pacquiao sa undercard ni Tyson. That was, I think, in Detroit.
Golota ba yun? Hindi, under Golota. No? Pero batang-bata si Pacquiao. Anyway, ito po, dalawang iron-fisted fighters. Ito ang present of boxing. Hindi lang Philippine boxing, but world boxing.
Manny Pacquiao, big question is, how comfortable is he at 135 pounds? He's moving up in weight. This is his first time at lightweight, and he's already shooting for a world championship, June.
Well, I think it's not about how comfortable he is. He's a fighter, and he'll always fight the way he always fight. You know, the guy's it's going to be harder for, you know, if the guy can take a punch. because you know the heavier guys will take that punch, but it doesn't matter if you're ready or comfortable. You know, you're gonna fight in there, and that's all that matters in front of you is your opponent. Now, a moment ago, I was with this Mexican guy. He was saying that I love Pacquiao. You know, every time he comes in the ring, he always has this smile, and that just gives me the joy to watch him fight. Not only that it's exciting, but he always smiles every time he comes in that ring.
You know, he's a phenomenon in boxing because now, with Floyd Mayweather's retirement, Manny Pacquiao has all of a sudden become the world's #1 pound-for-pound fighter. His exciting style, his explosiveness inside the ring have made him really a truly boxing phenomenon. At si Manny never forgets to say a prayer before he fights. At kanina umaga nga, nagkaroon ng misa doon sa loob ng kanyang suite sa Mandalay Bay, officiated by Father Marlon.
I wonder what the Mexican who are you know from Mexico who are watching this fight. I mean, his national anthem was insane. You know, I mean he's American, Mexican American, but I thought a lot of people here thought that the Mexican anthem was supposed to sing to be sung.
Hindi, malungkot nga rin kay David Diaz dahil marami sa mga kapatid niya in Mexico hindi siya tinatanggap. Ayan, si Fernando Vargas nasa likod niya ay ballooned. Ano ba dati? Heavyweight ba si Fernando Vargas? Kasi ngayon, super heavyweight na eh, no? Ang mataba na lang yata sa kanya ay si Butterbean dati. But going back to Diaz, nakita niyo pa yung kanyang garb. Yan po ay, of course, yan po yung parang karakter ng mga Mexicans. If you take a look at that one. And his dad, Anselmo, is with him.
You know, it's interesting that one of the sparmates of David Diaz who prepared him for this fight was a Filipino, si Diamond Gutomen, who's 31 years old, not a pro but an amateur, and one of 2 full-time sparmates hired by Diaz's manager, si Jim Strickland. At kakausap lang natin kay Diamond Gutomen, and sabi niya, he has prepared Diaz to fight Pacquiao the way he should, and he emulated or he simulated yung style ni Manny Pacquiao, pero Diaz is gonna have his hands full against ang ating pambansang kamao.
Ang daming mga striking resemblance ni David Diaz at saka ni Manny Pacquiao, no? Sa kanilang pagiging mga makatao, sa kanilang pagiging mapagdasal. And now it comes to this one. Mabigat na labanan. What gives? Manny Pacquiao, bumigapin weight at nag-iintay sa kanya ang kampiyon na si David Diaz.
I'm excited.
At live po ninyo pinanonood from Mandalay Bay sa Event Center. History unfolding. There's Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino of Las Vegas, Nevada, Bob Arrows, Top Rank Incorporated, and MP Promotions proudly presents the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Lightweight Championship of the World. Brought to you in association with HBO Pay-Per-View and sponsored by Tecate, Cerveza with Attitude and Affliction. Sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman John Bailey, Executive Director Keith Kaiser, WBC President Jose Suleiman, WBC Supervisor at ringside, Senator General Covid of Thailand. At ringside, the 3 judges. Should this bout go the distance, scoring the contest are Gary Merritt, C.J. Ross, and Paul Smith. And inside the ring, working for the 33rd time in a world title bout, referee Vic Draculich. And now, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white with red, officially weighing 134.5 pounds. His professional record, 46 victories, including 34 knockouts, with 3 defeats and 2 bouts even. From General Santos City, Philippines, the challenger, 3-time world champion, the current WBC super featherweight champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. And fighting out of the red corner, wearing white with red and green, official weight 135 pounds, an outstanding professional record. This 1996 Olympian now has 34 victories, including 17 knockouts, with only 1 defeat and 1 draw. From the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, presenting the reigning, defending WBC lightweight champion of the world, dangerous, David
All right, gentlemen, this is for the WBC lightweight title. You've received your instructions to the dressing room. Again, I want to caution, any punch below this point going to be called low. Any punch below this point are going to be called low. That said, I want you to obey my commands, protect yourselves at all times. Touch them up now. Good luck to both of you.
Ready for ito pong napakalaking laban para kay Manny Pacquiao. Behind him again, and this one going up against a dangerous David Diaz.
So much has been said about the weakness to David Diaz of being slow. Let's see whether he will show any signs of quickness in this fight.
Quickly, Manny Pacquiao going to the body and trying to get a measure of David Diaz, and quickly David Diaz trying to pressure Manny Pacquiao.
Right now, Pacquiao is sizing up what Diaz is. Diaz is a lefty. Usually Pacquiao fights somebody who's... And it's always set up for that straight. For this one, as you can see, Diaz has his hands up for that straight. He's aware of what Manny has.
And look at Manny just trying to go dun po sa tagiliran for that right side of David Diaz, which seemed to be open. No? Ginagawa nila sa scouting nilang dalawa. Again, that body shot. But David Diaz counters.
That was a beautiful body shot by Manny. And that combination.
And Manny early on establishing yung kanya pong full weight against David Diaz.
Well, Manny is saying that David Diaz is just standing up and is an easy target para sa kanya. So, I don't know if this is the right strategy also, because he's not moving around. Nakikipagsabayan siya kaagad against David Diaz.
It might be dangerous, but right now, that's how he should be fighting. That
excellent connection of that jab. 1-2 combination from Manny Pacquiao. Klarong-klaro po yun. And Pacquiao is almost hitting at will kontra kay David Diaz dito po sa first round.
Nice combination punching coming from Manny Pacquiao. Always starting off with that right hand, setting up the left. Always throwing punches in combinations.
Again, that looper of a right from David Diaz. Pag tinatamaan siya.
Well, Diaz has absolutely no footwork, Jun.
No, and you can tell the difference in speed. You know, the way Diaz throws, it's looping, it's so slow.
Kitang-kita.
Kitang-kita.
And Manny Pacquiao out-punching David Diaz dito po sa first round.
And you can tell how tactical Manny is. He sees that body shot, and that's why he's going for it. By going with the straight, he knows that he can't hit him because he's covered up with that straight right hand to the head. I mean, left hand to the head. So he's throwing combination and throwing it to the body and mixing up.
And David Diaz being peppered by Manny Pacquiao dito po sa first round.
And David Diaz is saying, let's bring it on.
Pero ang tibay din ng David Diaz, ha? I think he has taken some of the best punches in the earliest possible time from Manny Pacquiao.
And I think he's trying to wear out Pacquiao, thinking that if he blocks him after 6 rounds, he might be able to tire him out.
Excellent connection of that jab. 1-2 combination from Manny Pacquiao. Araw-klaro po yun. That jab. 1-2 combination from Manny Pacquiao. Araw-klaro po yun. Napansin din ng corner yung pagiging gigil ni David Diaz dun sa first round na yun. You could see in him, no? Yung eagerness to hit Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao taking the first round.
Well, he's boxing more now. He's using his legs and throwing combination.
Agad ay ginagawa ni Manny Pacquiao trying to throw the jab para hindi makalapit. Ito si David Diaz for his familiar close quarter fighting.
Alam mo, nakikita natin, no, pagtapon ni Manny ng kanyang kanan, he follows it up with a left, not to the head, but to the side of the body.
And nakikita rin natin na after Manny throws the combination, that's when Diaz throws whatever punches he has to throw because he knows that Manny is right in front of him.
Manny Pacquiao in a display of the variety of punches that he has going upper that last time.
It seems like Diaz is trying to work that body shot. Oh, he just got hit with that big punch and he's out.
Well, look at the heart of this guy.
He is so tough.
Kung ibang boksingero yun, malamang nakaluhod na yun sa harap ni Manny Pacquiao.
Well, he's a plodder.
Oh, that was a big
one.
Yeah. And David Diaz is just moving in, coming forward. He's getting hit.
But he's fighting back.
Ano ba klaseng materyales meron tong David Diaz na to?
I think that Diaz is trying to wear Pacquiao out.
Well, I think so too. Remember, he started his career as a junior welterweight. So, you know, since he's a bigger fighter, maybe his ability to take Pacquiao's punches is higher than if you were to be a super featherweight junior.
Right. I mean, when you're heavier, you can't take the punch. And he knows, he's aware of Diaz, Pacquiao's power. That's why he holds on. You know, he braces himself for that big punch.
Pero meron na ho akong dugo nakikita dito sa may kanang gilid ng ulo ni David Diaz. Is getting peppered by the punches of Manny Pacquiao. Same as the first round. Pero dito, look at those upper shots by Manny Pacquiao using the right. Hook, and then the upper by Manny Pacquiao.
And Manny is picking his shots right now.
Grabe tibay nito sa David Diaz. Manny Pacquiao has thrown almost all punches, and this guy is still standing.
And Manny Pacquiao is mixing his punches body and head, which is good. But he's feeling his air right now. You know, we are in a higher altitude right now than in LA. It's 2,000 feet higher than LA.
So malaking bagay po yan because of the oxygen content, of course, sa kanila pong paligid.
Well, he's bleeding everywhere now.
Well, matibay si Diaz, no? But I think Manny should also realize that kung may endurance si Diaz, that he's got to also know how to pace himself.
He has totally outpunched Diaz dito po sa first 2 rounds. That is Manny Pacquiao, of course, gunning for his 4th world title. David Diaz, ang aming isang pakto mo. Yung ability na sasambot ni Manny Pacquiao, David Diaz. Ito po yung display of the variety of punches. Pero ako nga, papasok ang question siguro dito.
And it's kind of scary. He might wear him out that way because Pacquiao is a very, he's a burst. You know, he has a lot of flurries and he just throws whatever punches he can to open up his opponent. Right now, they're changing the tactics, which is to box instead of just going all out.
Diaz has yet to score on a big punch against Manny Pacquiao. Dito po, round number 3. He connects with the combination though. But Manny Pacquiao answers back with a strong right. Palitan sa gitna. This is where Manny Pacquiao should be para sa laban na ito. Manny Pacquiao going up and down.
And back plus
But
Diaz.
look at Diaz just returning the favor.
Oh, he got him with
Sabayan.
that good punch.
But Diaz again counters with that punch.
And an uppercut.
Yung exchange ratio rito parang 1:3. Sa isang suntok ni David Diaz, 3 ni Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Diaz is also wide open. No? His defense is wide open. And Manny's just picking his punches, picking his spots. Those are power shots being thrown by Manny.
Ang lalayo na niyan, no?
Carter, I haven't seen Diaz get staggered in this fight. And he's absorbed a lot of punishment now from Manny. He's bloodied all over.
Hindi ko alam kung nagiging confident as this fight goes along. Itong si David Diaz in his ability to absorb all those punches.
Well, you remember, of course, kung ano nangyari dun sa kanyang laban against Jose Armando Santa Cruz. He was losing that fight badly on points, and then in the 10th round, he came on strong and knocked out Santa Cruz.
With an upper left.
That's right. So this is a fighter who has tremendous durability and endurance.
And it's scary because Pacquiao is just throwing in, and he's letting him do that, you know? I mean, like you said, he's durable, he has a lot of stamina. And I think that's what their strategy is.
And you can see in the face of Diaz that inahanap niya lang po yung isang pagkakataon to land a big punch against Manny Pacquiao.
And Pacquiao is staying right in front of him, which is kind of scary because I thought he would box more.
Grabe yung hook na binabanatan ni Manny Pacquiao dito. Sabi ko sa inyo na an ordinary fighter would have gone home at this point.
Yeah, especially landing it too.
Those are not dancing blows. Diin na diin po yung mga suntok na yan. And standing still is this guy, David Diaz. Ano ba ito? Kumakain ba ng bakal to sa almusal?
That's what it seems like.
Well, the important thing is that Diaz does not frustrate Manny, no? Because baka din ma-frustrate si Manny. He's throwing everything he's got. And yet, hindi pa niya napapatumba si David Diaz. So, Manny just has to be composed, pick his shots.
Oo, yun na naman, oh. And furious exchange at that end of that round. Manny Pacquiao outboxing the durable David Diaz. Yung display of punching, the variety of it from Manny Pacquiao. Yung tama, dalawa. Kung iba yan, patay na. Dito, itong boxing nito. Diaz just returning the favor.
Chino, no, in that replay, nakita natin, hindi lang yung offensa ni Manny, pero yung depensa niya, no? The shots that David Diaz threw at Manny Pacquiao, hindi po pumasok yung mga tira na yon because of Pacquiao's defense. The way he slips and slides away from those punches of David Diaz, he came well prepared to fight a brawler like David Diaz.
And he angles himself so that he doesn't get hit with that punches, you know?
Dito mo makikita yung evolution of Manny Pacquiao. From a pure puncher before, he's slowly developing to be the boxer. Gusto niya maging kumpleto eh. Ito yung ayaw natin, no? Yung tinatawag nga nung aking ipinagmamalaking panganay na kapatid. Yung telephone booth na fighting and blood again oozing from the right eye ngayon. Naku,
Oh, wow.
ang ganda nung tirada na yun.
Good shot.
And you notice that Manny is using that right hand a lot in this fight. Now, again, these are two southpaws. And the hand that's closer to David Diaz at this stage is a right hand ni Manny. Now, Drakulic is now asking the ringside physician to check the cuts. Mukhang okay daw. Ang dami ng dugo doon, ha?
Wala tayong nakikita rito if it was from an accidental headbutt. Usually naglalabas sila ng sign sa atin.
That's
Anyway,
right.
fight continues.
No, those are all legitimate blows being landed by Manny.
So kung walang senyas yun, ibig sabihin, go itong laban na ito. At walang makapipigil sa dalawang to sa palitan. And again, hitting is Manny Pacquiao. That right
nice shot.
staggers.
Again, your right hand.
And he fights back still. That's a lot of heart. You know he's hurt. We've seen him.
You know,
He's staggering all over the place pero nakatayo pa rin, no?
the difficulty that Diaz is encountering right now is hindi niya malaman kung ano yung darating kay Manny Pacquiao. It's the left, it's the right.
It's the upper. Doon kung saan-saan ang gagaling kinito.
Pacquiao is launching a two-fisted attack here. And he's showing that it's not only the left hand that is a power hand para sa kanya, it's also the right.
Tinrabaho talaga nila yung kanan na yan. Ngayon, lahat ng trabaho sa ensayo coming into play for Manny Pacquiao. Again, that hit by Manny Pacquiao, and still this guy is standing.
He's just getting away with all the combination.
At ang mukha po ni David Diaz is a bloody mess. This guy has only lost once, and he's even egging Manny Pacquiao to push on the attack. Di naman.
And Diaz says,
no.
Pero usually,
Okay
di ba
lang.
nandito pag sinasabi mong hindi masakit yun?
Of course. It's a pride of a man. It's a pride of a fighter, as a warrior. You know, when somebody hurts you, you don't want to deny it.
Kung
But he-
timbangan, alam mo yung puso kung matitimbang sa laban na to, grabe. Ang puso nitong dalawang to. Much more kay Diaz, who has received all the kind of punishment from Manny Pacquiao.
Wow. He's going at it. A lot of heart for Diaz. I mean, he's taking so much punches, so much power punches. He's been rocked, he's been hurt, he's been cut, and yet he goes with it still. I think that whatever, he won't stop for himself.
that was a power shot coming from the right hand. Manny Pacquiao all bloodied up. David Diaz takes.
Those in the ring whose hunger will dominate, you know, whose feelings of pain and stuff like that. Diaz just give me a wink right now. He looked this way and gave me a wink.
Manny Pacquiao using the jab not to keep ito pong si David Diaz away from his comfort zone. Hindi pa nakakalapit si Diaz masyado. Yung kanyang close quarter fighting, hindi pa niya ho na gagamit dito. As we enter round number 5.
And this is good strategy in the part of Manny, no? Using the right jab and circling away from David Diaz.
Manny showboating a bit. Ipinapakita yung kanyang katawan. Inaangat yung kamay to invite David Diaz in.
I think Manny also realizes that if he just keeps on punching Diaz, baka siya mapagod dito, no? So, he's doing a good job here of...
Naku, yung antibay nung kanan na yun. At sinalo ni David Diaz again. We go back to the question. Yung punching power ni Manny Pacquiao sa ganitong level, kaya bang magpahiga ng isang David Diaz?
Well, after a while, I think he'll be able to do it. But it's as you can see, it's been hard for him. I mean, he's been throwing so many punches. Diaz right in front of him. He landed, give him a cut, and still Diaz still tries to bull, you know, with a bully tactic and try to come in and do his thing.
Well, iisa lang kasi ang kayang gawin ni David Diaz kinito, sorry.
But Diaz needs, or rather, Manny needs to take the heart out of Diaz's fighting spirit. Yan ang importante
Naku,
dito, no?
a clubbing left hits Diaz.
Ito, pumapasok pa rin, no? Si David Diaz. You know, the right eye of Diaz is very vulnerable. That's the eye that was so puffed up when he fought Santa Cruz and when he fought Eric Morales. And Manny's doing a great job at inflicting so much damage on that right eye.
Draculic is slowly, closely monitoring that wound sa kanang mata ni David Diaz na bumubukas lalo sa lakas ng mga suntok ni Manny Pacquiao. Naku, grabe, doubling up. A hook and an upper galing sa kanan ni Manny Pacquiao.
And so much blood coming out of that cut over the right eye, Jun. But I don't see the eye popping up. Yun ang expectation natin, no? I wanted to see that right eye swell up. It's not swelling up.
Manny Pacquiao changing up and going to the body of David Diaz.
That was a good straight.
The right hand of David Diaz is way low, and that's why that right eye is an open target for Manny.
Another hit by Manny Pacquiao using his right.
Oy, nakatama
Diaz
si
connecting.
Diaz.
Wow, Diaz is taking all that punch and still coming back with it.
Unbelievable heart
Yung
from the lightweight champion.
sinasabing heart of a champion, itong dalawang to, grabe.
Especially Diaz after all that. But you gotta admit, after all these punches that Manny just threw, I mean, that's hard to do.
Sabi nga nila, may puso ang dalawang ito that can fill up the Mandalay Bay Event Center and maybe even the entire Las Vegas.
I agree with that. I mean, these guys are incredible.
Manny.
Another hit by Manny Pacquiao using his right. And
Kung
all
hindi
rounds,
nahiwa yun, de lolobo.
all rounds, of course, dito po sa ating unofficial scorecard to the favor of the pambansang kamao, Manny Pacquiao.
And I think the way Manny punches is different from other fighter. You know, he punches with his knuckles, so it rips the skin more than if somebody's punching with their palm or with their not the knuckle area. So it swells up more. But the other thing that why it's not swelling as well is because it's a different angle. He's a lefty. The other guys are right-handed. Well, it seems like he's getting stronger. Itong si Diaz, you know, he still seems like he's fresh and he wants to go at it still. Although he's catching all those punches.
Sabi ko nga combination na yata ito. Sa tapang ni Diaz, sa laki ng kanyang katawan, andun no, nakatayo pa rin siya Yun ang combination of those factors that he's able to withstand. Kinito yung punching itong si Manny Pacquiao.
Tama yun, no? The ability to take a punch. And all those factors na binanggit mo, Chino, no? Tama yun. He's bigger than Pacquiao. That's why he's able to absorb his punches a little bit more than a super featherweight, for instance.
Pero gusto ko yung display of boxing ni Manny Pacquiao in this fight. Jun, nakita mo yung kanyang movement. Hindi siya nagla-lunge. No? Yun ang isang gusto na improvement na nakita natin dito sa Manny Pacquiao.
Right. And he knows that the only reason why he usually launch with the other guys is because the other guys are backing out. Itong si Diaz is coming forward, so of course he has to set himself up and not because every time he launches, Diaz is right in front of him already. If Diaz is backing out, he would probably launch.
Kung bago yung punching bag at ang tatak ng Diaz, naluma agad sa unang training ni Manny Pacquiao yun.
Beautiful overhand left.
Look at that right jab of Manny. Boy, it's working like a charm. The right jab of Manny setting up the left hand.
We can hear Buboy Fernandez sinisigaw po yung paggamit ng jab na yan.
Exactly.
Ayaw patigil.
Yun ang susi dito sa laban na to, partner. Kanya hindi makapasok si David Diaz. That right jab is peppering Diaz, keeping him at bay, throwing out of his rhythm. At tapos meron pa side-to-side movement si Manny, no? Oh, nice shots there coming from Diaz.
Diaz hits Manny Pacquiao with a 1-2 combination. And that shakes Manny Pacquiao.
I think we've seen he's wearing out a little bit itong si Manny because he's throwing so much punches.
Pero tingnan mo ang pag-rebound ni Manny Pacquiao with that 5-punch combination. And he hits David Diaz with that looping right.
Alam mo, sinasabi siguro ni Manny, what will it take to bring this guy down?
Ano ba ito? Kulang na lang, paluin ko na ng martilyo para mapatulog.
Hindi lang martilyo, para sledgehammer pa kailangan
maso,
dito.
Maso.
And again, they look at the eye.
Sa gilid kasi, hindi siya atop the eye.
And it's not bothering him at all. I mean, of course, the blood is trickling in your face. Of course, it will bother you.
Ano ba mas mahirap, yung dugo o yung suntok ni Manny Pacquiao?
I think it's equivalent of how much the water is going into his eyes, but then the punches that's going into his face it's a lot.
And you see how
Diaz from that onslaught of Manny Pacquiao.
Since round one.
Pakula umpisa.
But you know, his legs never turned rubbery.
No.
Kanya never in danger of going down, see David Diaz, and that's a sign of his tremendous ability to take punishment.
Again, this fighter has been down only once against Holt.
Kendall Holt.
Kendall Holt.
That was his only loss in 2005, and that was when he was fighting as a junior welterweight.
And Manny Pacquiao showing us the sniping of his right hand.
And he's moving around the ring. He's circling Diaz so that, you know, he doesn't get stuck in the ropes and he goes in the center.
Ang ganda ng pag-stick ni Manny Pacquiao sa fight plan ng kanyang corner. Dito matetesting yung pasensya ng isang Manny Pacquiao. Ano pa kailangan niyang ibato, ano pang angle, ano pang diin sa suntok.
I think Manny just saw an uppercut when he ducked down like that.
I think Manny's saying it's time for him to go.
I think so.
Ito yung tinatawag namin nila Buboy Fernandez na away kanto.
Oh yeah.
Yung diktika na, yung palitan.
And you can see the fire in Manny's eyes. But I think he's growing impatient.
I think so. I mean,
siguro sinasabi ni Manny,
after throwing all those punches and landing as hard as you can, and the guy's still in front of you, I mean, I would be impatient as well.
For the record, si Manny Pacquiao po, hydrated 145 pounds for this one.
That's pretty good.
Hindi po katulad ng huli, yung Marquez, 148 yata siya, no?
Tama yun.
Wow.
He watched his diet and maganda yung kanyang monitoring ng kanyang weight after the weigh-in.
I think alam niya na magiging sluggish siya pag masyado mamigat. Dito kailangan niya yung speed niya, and that's what Manny Pacquiao is using as David Diaz hits with that clubbing right of his. Ito ang gusto ni Diaz. Ito ang gusto ni Diaz.
Yes, yung close quarters fighting. And Manny better be careful.
This is his fight.
Yeah, this is the brawling style that is perfect for David Diaz. Dangerous David Diaz.
Yung ginawa ni Manny Pacquiao of staying almost exclusively in the middle of the ring, that is one way to prevent yung pong close quarter style fighting ng isa pong David Diaz. Round 7 about to come to a close.
You know, Manny is virtually unmarked in this fight. At you look at the face of Diaz, talagang markadong-markado na.
Tignan niyo yung mukha ni Diaz, nandun na yung tatak ng gloves ni Manny Pacquiao. End of round number 7.
I think Manny's saying it's time for him to go. I'm saying it's time for him to go.
I think so.
Ito yung tinatawag.
Okay. Attention just like in the gym. Okay, timing. Huwag magbuhos. Timing tayo, okay? Timing.
Yun ang pinaka-importante ng mga sinasabi. Jun, timing, huwag magbuhos. Napakaklaro na sinasabi ni Buboy.
And what Freddie said that feint and throw that uppercut because Diaz tends to dip his head when Manny throws a jab.
Naku, yun na naman yung kanan na yun. And now Manny Pacquiao just pouring everything dito po sa round na ito. Round number 8 of scheduled 12 rounder.
There, that's what they wanted to do, that jab and the uppercut.
From a distance, Manny Pacquiao still lethal, ha?
Always have the devastating punch, although the other guy is taking the punch well. But I feel that this guy's the toughest in the division in terms of taking a punch.
I think so because, you know, Manny's unloading power shots in combinations. It's not as though he gives a soft shot tapos he follows with a power shot. Yung mga suntok ni Manny dito, sunod-sunod, puro power.
Nung una po ako nanonood ng boxing, naririnig ko sinasabi, no? Na yung suntok daw ni George Foreman could actually knock out a horse. Kung kabayo ang kalaban ni Manny Pacquiao, baka masa-knock out pa.
Probably.
Diaz looks a little shaky at this point.
Baka ito yung crossroads para kay Diaz. He has absorbed everything.
Taken a lot of punishment here.
Yeah, it's just
Diaz
a matter of time.
Simply on heart ito.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time for his body to wear and then give up. But his heart won't.
Sure, Diaz is backing up a little bit here.
Ito, nasasaktan na. But he comes back with that combination. The only style of his punching.
There's absolutely no defense on the part of Diaz right now. He's ready for the taking.
Kailangan mag-ingat si Manny. Nakita ko yung swing ng siko ni David Diaz. Using that right. Trying to cover up. Ito pong si David. But Pacquiao, simply awesome with that display of boxing skills. Tamo, bago siya maka-counter, nakawala na si Manny Pacquiao.
I think we haven't seen Manny Pacquiao move as well as this. And also, as he is fighting a brilliant defensive. You know, yung offense is a given. But what about his defense in this fight?
Ito yung sinasabi ni Freddie Roach. The completion of the process ni Manny Pacquiao.
And we are witnessing history right now for Philippines and for
the whole world.
Asia.
Sino-sino ba yung mga nakaapat? Naririnig niyo yung hata. Is a Visayan term for fake. Fake-in mo, di ba, Noy?
Exactly.
Fake-in mo para bumaba at tamaan ng upper.
Good counter. But still, Diaz is still right in front of him.
You know,
although
the thing
he's boxing.
June, this is round number 8. Diaz has not gone down. I would say he's still a dangerous fighter at this stage. He's taken a lot of punishment, pero may lakas pa din ito, maski na papano.
Yeah.
tinatawag namin grabbing foul. Ang kampiyon. Masyadong mataas ang height. Ito po si David Diaz.
At ang mga doktor closely monitoring ito pong si David Diaz. This is not what I bargained for.
Pretty much.
Round 9. Bilib rin ako sa kondisyon that Manny Pacquiao is in.
Oh, yeah. Tremendous condition. I mean, power punches, hundreds of punches, and yet you're still standing and throwing more punches and power punches.
Sikreto ho dyan, basketball at bisikleta. Ito si David Diaz is connecting some punches of his own. Tandaan nyo, si David Diaz is dangerous in the trenches o yung pong patapos ang laban.
That's right. This is where he's most dangerous. Mga 9-10 rounds. In the late going, that's when Diaz turns it on because ang feeling niya, napapagod na at this stage yung kanyang kalaban. So this is also a test of the conditioning ni Manny.
Pagkatapos ng laban kay Marquez, hindi daw siya tumigil magpakondisyon. Basketball, minsan 4 na laro isang araw. Yan po ang conditioning regimen ni Manny Pacquiao.
Well, malaking sakripisyo din ang ginawa ni Manny, no? In preparing himself for this fight. At least 7 weeks of hard training sa
yun dito.
Wildcard gym sa Hollywood.
Hindi daw siya tumigil mag-ensayo. And now he's reaping the fruits of yung kanya pong hard labor. Again, that long jab of Manny Pacquiao. Rocks! Ito pong si David Diaz with that left.
But David Diaz is still going. He has a lot of tremendous heart. I mean, Mexican fighters are usually, that's their trademark, you know.
Oh, nice shot there, left hand.
I have seen the strongest punches of Manny Pacquiao, and I haven't seen him throw this many dangerous punches in a bout.
You know, this is also a credit to yung bagong conditioning program na ginawa ng
si Alex
trainer,
Ariza.
si Alejandro Alex Ariza of Colombia, if I'm not mistaken.
Colombiano. Yun na naman, yung jab, kita mo, umiigkas yung ulo. And there's,
nice shot.
That shot by Manny Pacquiao.
It's over.
It's over.
Pipigilin na. Referee, Big Draculic. And look at Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, what a shot. A big blow.
That was a beautiful shot.
Unbelievable ending. And you know,
that was a beautiful shot.
Nakita natin, yung unang reaction ni Manny, pumunta doon to check whether David Diaz was okay. I mean, that was a natural reaction on his part.
Nasagot na yung tanong natin, how long can he withstand the punishment? And David Diaz is down only the second time in his illustrious career.
Unbelievable ending. I have not seen Manny Pacquiao fight
so
superbly as in this fight.
Oh, yeah.
Offensively, defensively, conditioning, lahat pinakita ni Manny Pacquiao.
A++.
Yeah.
Everything. Power, speed, technical.
May question ba kung sino ang pound for pound?
Oh, no.
Best fighter in the universe?
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt. Exactly. I do agree with
Manny
you guys.
Pacquiao has made every single Filipino proud this day.
He never saw it coming.
The last time,
that was a beautiful performance. I mean, not only that, the way he showed how many punches, no matter how many punches I will throw, I will not tire and I will not stop.
Before we give the official time, a round of applause for a young man from Chicago with the heart of a lion, an Olympian and a world champion, David Diaz. Referee Vic Draculic calls a halt to this bout at 2 minutes, 24 seconds, round number 9. The winner by knockout victory, the fighting pride of the Philippines, now a full-time world champion and new WBC lightweight champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Pacquiao.
Ayan, apat na. Talagang the executioner, the destroyer, Pac-Man. Ano pong gusto niyo sabihin? Ako sa akin, the king. Pound for pound,
well
now the
deserved.
best. This is his coronation at fitting lang sa dami ng kanyang pinagtrabahuhan, sa dami ng kanyang ginawa. Manny Pacquiao deserving this one.
That was incredible. I'm inspired. that was awesome.
At habang nagkakagulo po, si Manny Pacquiao ay kinuha ng ating mga kasama sa HBO. We'll take a quick break, ano? At isasarap po natin ito. Subukan natin makapanayan mamaya ang ating pambansa kamo. But officially, he is now the lightweight champion of the world. His 4th title in 4 different divisions.
Guys, while we wait for Manny Pacquiao, we'll talk to Bob Arum, the promoter of the fight tonight. I don't know about you, Bob, but I'm surprised by how well Manny was able to make the move up to lightweight against a guy who's naturally a lot bigger than him.
Manny's a great fighter, and when he trains hard like he did, there's nobody that can beat him. I mean, he really is a phenomenon. People say he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. I believe he is.
Well, you know, with the absence of Floyd Mayweather, I think you're right at this point. Do you think, I know that it's another big step up, but do you think that watching a fight like this at home, and you know, you were a promoter for Floyd for a while, it might induce him to want to come back?
Listen, I'm past figuring out Floyd Mayweather, right? So I couldn't tell you. Well, but I mean, I think probably if he looks, as I'm sure he will, at the Cotto Margarito fight coming up next month, you know, the winner of that fight has got to be an enticing opponent.
Nicely done. Now, what do we do with Manny at this point? He's shown that he can fight lightweights and beat them. Where does he go? I mean, is he at about the ceiling of his weight limiter at this point?
Well, right now there are a lot of good lightweights for him to fight. There's a guy, a 130-pounder, who hasn't been able to fight in the United States, but now Texas approved him. Hopefully Nevada will. Edwin Valero. And that would be a great fight. Valero has won every fight by knockout, you know? So that would be a good fight. Nate Campbell.
Do you expect that he'll stay a lightweight at this point?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, let me ask you this. I mean, he's got a man of a lot of interest. He ran, you know, for a political office last year. He's singing tomorrow night. We know that there are things that take his attention away. Do you ever worry that sometimes maybe he gets too involved in outside the ring things?
Yeah, we do. And that's why Freddie and myself beat the hell out of him and put him in jail, put him in the gym. In Los Angeles, no fight, no training in the Philippines anymore. And look at the shape he's in. I mean, look how many punches he threw and didn't get tired.
Yeah, certainly an impressive performance tonight. Bob, thank you very much. Good luck down the road. We're going to get Manny Pacquiao up here in a minute, guys. And you guys take it away, and we'll get him over here.
Hot, get Manny.
There he comes.
I've got Pacquiao ready. Just turn around. There you go. Thank you.
All right, right, we're ready to go. I'm here with Manny Pacquiao. Manny, congratulations. Big win for you tonight. The big question was, would you be able to move up to lightweight? I mean, you're a guy that started at 108 pounds. How difficult, I mean, how easy was it for you to actually make this move?
Well, it's not easy to moving up the weight, but you know, I think I'm just lucky to the God gave me the strength and the blessings.
Now, did you feel any difference in the punching power of Diaz?
Well, I feel stronger than the 130 pounds, but I feel I'm stronger. I'm stronger than the 130 pounds in 135. So it's better to stay in 135, or I can fight on 140 pounds.
Did you have any concerns at all about whether you'd be able to take the punch of a guy this big?
I'm not worried about to take the punches of the big opponent. You know, it's Bab job to give me a fight, so I'm just a fighter.
As the fight was going on, I mean, you were hitting him 3, 4, 5 to 1. He was getting cut very badly. Were you surprised that it wasn't stopped sooner? Well,
I'm very surprised that you know, Diaz I think he's the toughest opponent that I had before, and I'm very surprised that he cuts a lot of punches, strong punches and power punches, and he still stand up and, you know, get a fighting.
Now, you're going to stay lightweight at this point?
Well, it depends about the decision. You know, I can fight 140 and or I can fight 135 pounds.
You could fight at 140, you think?
Yeah.
How about 147?
Oh, no.
That's it. 140 is where it stops. All right, well, he was a pretty good lightweight tonight.
Staying away from Cotto.
Staying away from Cotto. That's where they draw the line. He doesn't go up to Cotto, but anywhere up to 140, Manny says bring him on. Take it away, guys.
All right. Thank you.
Picture with Bob. Over here, everybody.
All right, guys, thank you. David, I know you're very disappointed by the way this went tonight. What about this fight surprised you the most?
His speed. Not so much his power, it's just he was really fast. And I couldn't stop his punches. I couldn't match him, actually. I couldn't match him.
You got cut badly early in the fight.
Yeah,
how much of an effect was that?
That doesn't affect me, man. I've been cut so many times that it's just second nature. I mean, it really didn't bother me at all. I was telling the doctor every time he came up, I could see perfectly. It's not a problem.
What was your game plan coming in? I assume it was the crowd and make him work hard.
Make him work hard. I seen him getting tired a little bit at the end, so I guess him hitting my face got him tired. And I was like, all right, you know what? It's working. But you know what? He caught me with a good shot, and that's the way it goes sometimes, man. You can't win them all, and sometimes you just got to go out and say, hey, he was a better man tonight.
I know you've been a very tough guy to knock out throughout your career. I assume you didn't see the punch coming.
No, I didn't, actually. I mean, I think it was a left hand. Yeah, and I was taking him most of the time, and I was like, he doesn't hit that hard.
What's the future for David Diaz?
Well, I don't know. I got to talk to Bob, see what's going on, see what's next for me. I'm definitely going to take a couple of months off and just see what happens, you know. And then from there,
let me ask your promoter, because instead of you saying ask my promoter, I'll ask your promoter. What do you think's ahead for David after?
I think firstly they got to rest up. It was a really gutty performance, but obviously he's a pleasing fighter, and the next time we'll get somebody who's a little slow.
Pag ko lang mga si Buboy. Pag ko lang mga si Buboy.
NBA TV, I know you, baby.
Okay. I love the picture.
Yes, yes. The Pac-Man. The Pac-Man.
Manoy, nagkatotoo yung gusto mo. Kevin Garnett, what can you say about Manny Pacquiao?
It's great, man. Huge, man. Huge, man. Just what it is, man. I'm a huge Pac-Man fan. That's why we're here.
But you know that this guy has never asked for a picture for anyone except you. He is your #1 fan. Did you know that?
And ditto, I'm his #1 fan, so
Manoy, nagkatotoo yung pangarap mo.
Yeah, my dream is come true.
It's a dream come true for him. Bibigyan mo natin ng pagkakataon si Manny. Nung nagsisimula ka, ito, paulit-ulit natin tinatanong eh. Pero nung halos wala kang kinakain, hirap ng buhay, inisip mo ba na darating ka sa punto na nasa ibabaw ka ng mundo? Ultimo yung mga siga sa basketball, tinitingala ang isang Manny Pacquiao.
Siguro, ako hindi ko inisip yon na maabot ko yung maabot ko. Siguro sa aking paniniwala, pananalig sa mahal na Panginoon at binigyan niya talaga ako ng blink na ganito na hindi ko inisip na marating. Walang imposible sa Panginoon, kaya magtiwala po tayo lahat.
Manny, huling pagkakataon para sa mga kababayan natin. Ikaw yung inspirasyon, ikaw yung nagpapaligaya. Pwede ba, sabi mo nga araw-araw lumabang ka na lang.
Mga kababayan ko, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng dasal nyo. I love you all, especially God. God, I love you. And to all of you, the Filipinos, my family, all my son and daughter. Thank you, and my wife. Thank you. Sa lahat ng mga nanood dito, mga politician, hindi ko na isa-isahin. Katulad ni Chavit Singson, Lito Atienza, lahat ng mga Bingbong, Congressman Bingbong, Congressman Tony Pet, lahat, si Congressman Singson, lahat ng mga hindi ko nabanggit. Ang dami pa rito. Mayor Beng Leonardia, ng Bacolod. Yes. And sa lahat ng mga kapuso, maraming salamat sa inyo lahat.
Pangulo.
At siyempre, binabati ko ng belated happy birthday ang first gentleman. Happy birthday, and sa mahal na Pangulo, ma'am, maraming salamat sa walang sawang pagsuporta. Alam ko, lagi kayo nasa likod ko na sumusuporta at kayo naman po ang nagbigay ng lakas ng loob sa akin at kasama mga sambayan ng Pilipino. Maraming salamat sa inyo.
Gracias, suerte a los dos.
Magandang hapon po. Matapos ang panibagong tagumpay ng pambansang kamao, alamin natin ang reaksyon ng kaniyang pamilya at mga kababayan sa General Santos City. May flash report si Mark Salazar. Mark?
Maris, ang panalo ni Manny sa Nevada ay panalo ng mga Pilipino sa Pilipinas at panalo ng kanyang mga kaibigan at kamag-anakan dito sa General Santos City. Bawat suntok ni Manny sing lakas ng suporta ng mga kaibigan at kamag-anakan. At kapag si Pac-Man ang naiisahan, sila ang umaaray. Pero kapag pumapasok ang kamao ni Pacquiao, nagkakandapao sila. At pagdating ng round 9, ang sigaw ng tagumpay. Knockout din ang ina ni Manny nang marinig ang balita ng pagkapanalo ng anak. Pirming hinahapo si Aling Junisha tuwing may laban si Manny kahit hindi naman siya nanonood at nagkukulong lang sa prayer room sa buong laban.
Salamat anak. Kahit naghirap ang nanay mo sa pagluhod, ilang oras, tiniis ko to para alang-alang sa'yo sa panalo mo. Thanks God, anak. Thanks God. Thank you sa... Praise God, Lord. Binigay mo ang pagpanalo sa anak ko, binigay niyo ang lakas loob.
Mas dinarasal daw ni Aling Junisha na huwag mahirapan ng katawan ng anak, manalo man o matalo.
Lord, bigyan ng lakas loob ang anak ko. Ang mga taong nahirapan, lalo na sa naanura ng baha, naghihintay sa kanyang tulong.
Kahit tila hindi naman nauunawaan, nakikinood din ng mga anak ni Manny. Basta malino sa kanilang panalo ang ama nang magsigawan na at ilabas ang handang pansit at sandwich.
Congratulations, Daddy. Congratulations, Daddy. Yan. Love you. Daddy, mag-uwi ka na dito.
Ano masasabi mo na si Daddy?
Congratulations.
Sa kabuuan ng Gensan ay muling pinatunayan na kapag may laban si Pacquiao ay kung hindi man wala ay halos walang kriminalidad. Kahapon pa naka-red alert ang buong Gensan, Maris, dahil na rin sa bakbakan sa pagitan ng MILF at militar sa Maitum, Sarangani, hindi kalayuan dito. Pero dahil nga may laban ngayon, kinakatakot din nila na baka daw samantalahin ng mga masasamang elemento ang araw na ito. Pero ayon nga sa otoridad, siguro daw maging ang masamang elemento kapag araw ng laban ni Pacquiao ay nakatutok din sa telebisyon. Maris?
Maraming salamat, Mark Salazar. Nag-uulat mula sa General Santos City. Sinubaybayan din ng mga kababayan natin dito sa Metro Manila ang laban ng pambansang kamao. May flash report si Lala Roque. Lala?
Maris, hindi nga natinag ng pag-ulan ng init ng suporta nating mga kababayan sa ating pambansang kamao nang panoorin ng kanyang laban kontra kay David Diaz. Sa aming paglilibot, halos lahat nakatutok sa GMA para mapanood lang ang bawat aksyon sa bakbakan ng dalawang boksingero. Ang electrical shop na ito sa San Juan, nagsara muna para lang mapanood ang laban. Ayon sa may-ari na si Mang Ramilo, tuwing laban daw ni Pacquiao ay sinasara niya ang kanyang shop. Tanging mga kaibigan at kapitbahay lang nakikinood sa kanyang telebisyon. Maging sa karinderya, nakatutok din sa GMA. Pati nga mga driver ng jeep na ito, tigil pasada na muna para mapanood lang ang kanilang idolo. Marie, sa mga sandaling ito ay nagbubunyi ang sambayan ng Pilipino dahil sa pinakabagong tagumpay ng ating pambansang kamao. Pero mistulang tumigil nga ang kanilang miyongdo, sa ngayon daw tuloy na at balik na sa normal ang kanilang mga gawain ngayong araw. Maris?
Maraming salamat, Lala Roque. Samantala, nagpaabot na ng pagbati si Pangulong Arroyo kay Manny Pacquiao. Ayon sa Pangulo, nakikiisa raw siya sa pagbubunyi ng sambayan ng Pilipino sa panibagong tagumpay ni Pac-Man. Ang panalo raw ng pambansang kamao ay katunayan ng kahusayan ng mga Pinoy sa kani-kanilang larangan. Pinanunood daw ng Pangulo ang laban ni Pac-Man kay David Diaz sa San Francisco, USA habang naghihintay ng flight pabalik ng Pilipinas.
A big blow. That was a beautiful shot.
Sa Flash Report, ako po si Mariz Umali, proud to be Kapuso.
Kailan mo gusto mo sa laban? Bubuhos mo ang lahat.
Incredible. This is incredible.
Talagang hindi matatawaran ang pambihirang galing ng Pinoy.
Manny Pacquiao is now the king. Mabuhay ang Filipino! Grabe ang ginawa nito.
Ikaw ang kampyon at nag-iisang pambansang kamao sa puso ng bawat Pilipino.